real friends, yeah. You gotta watch who you're dealing with, yeah. Nowadays it's actors and actresses, yeah. If you find a friend, down to the end, through the thick and thin, no matter what it depends. It just bothers me, I'm sure you would agree. I've come to see if we could get out. Some only wanna be down, and they only come around to benefit and loud. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, how many of us out there? The one we can depend on. Friends. How many of us out there? Friends. Real friends, yeah. Friends. How many of us out there? Friends. The one we can depend on. Friends. How many of us out there? Friends. Real friends, yeah.
All I want to say is, one of my niggas, two niggas. And two niggas, go get three. Two niggas, bring four niggas. Then four niggas come back and alert me. Two niggas, bring three niggas. And three niggas, bring four. Four niggas, bring five niggas. And five niggas, bring four.
So far, you niggas ain't come close. We took 6 months off, the people still saying we won't go. We out Dumbo, having meetings, eating pie with compo. That metaphor was way too humble. But some niggas gotta get humble, cause some niggas really are Dumbo. What's the square root of 3.14 when we all four all got 1 4? I swear, man, you niggas is done for. Go! They telling lies, we want the truth. Word to the wise, listen to who? Coast. They like a tribe leaders, a new school. Understand one thing, look, as long as we double you, I don't care. They can keep comparing whoever from past to present. I tell you, it's no one near. They cry out for the coast, cause when we drop, it's a different tier of lyricism, and the spirit in them is always there. If Jesus can walk on water, then watch how I walk on air. In the radio station, like play our shit, nigga, truth or dare. Truth? The truth is, half of you niggas scared, by the other half that is feared. Y'all socially engineered to stop being pioneers and care about your careers. Keep doing your job, euthanizing the youth is here. Young kings disappear, crown on peasants' heads, and fake niggas getting cheered, and the real throne over there. Fuck it, I poked the beers, polar sides over here. I turn the tables just to show these niggas was really skilled. Like DJ, he mix it well. I rip round really well, like Big LLL. Our names gon' rock bells. My soul, I never sell. Came from heaven to give him hell, make him wait on it. But wait on it just to lift the bell. Niggas act like Denzel, end up in jail. No OG, no OGs. Oh, ain't train them well. For the youth, I leave a trail. My emperor, I will prevail. The coast gon' drown. Rappers out there need help. The people, my people, I will rebel. Your coin phrase, I'ma do it. I wish you well. Now tell me how many.
Me mezcla cada año una bendición. Respira y date cuenta. Vibe the hoes, forgot my face, I'm over y'all. Strapped in like overalls. Overall, the game, they overdose. Close calls. Fiends smacking the backboard till they backboard and doze off. Knew this shit would happen, didn't know how. Focus on the why, not the how. Meanwhile, you punk, no gimmick in my team, not a village. Me, get to know this style. When the slum chopper singing out the village like Bilal. Ain't no Al, that nigga Al. No, we took a while. Fans been waiting on the bars like trial. If you listen and smile, cause we don't stop like an after party. The coast heaven sent all my niggas godly. The hottest niggas got New York screaming, what's up, big? Hot like what's I be? Check my ID, I be real low, they godly. They dread to rock the man like Holly Selassie. Oye, mami, ven aquí, close is where you need to be. Tú no sabes de mí, you gon' have to come and see.
First off, I'm back, the flow still intact. So much to unpack, might feel impact. Race for embrace, the war is over. But peace can't be captured by soldiers. That's how you win it with time to kill. We need time to kill and more time to kill. Stay with me. Blue skies don't disguise the aesthetic of the cosmos, cause it doesn't need cosmetics. Ain't universal makeup, live deep in your genetics. The beginning was the word, and we just play with the phonetics.
I'm I'm not selling anything but happiness.
Right here on Blackaware Radio.
I just want you to
Learning from his favorite yoga soldier, aka the yoga broad.
I'm sensing that you're feeling for some love, babe. Feeling strong while I'm pushing up, babe. I can't explain it. We gotta mask up what we playing is dangerous. Know that you're safe. Won't break the code. Pushing your buttons, baby, take off your clothes. But none of that shit matters till I show you I'm way more than average. Nah, I ain't got it, I'm way more than asses. If I pick up the tab, we ain't getting no space. Hands on your waist, we do way more than dancing. Nothing on your wrist, need to get your drip up. I don't know when you call when you need your shit done. It's a done deal, I done did it. Seen it all before, your ex out of division. And if you add it up, you coming back with interest. I'm him for real, you can check my mentions. Give me all your good, baby. Promise you I won't be shady. Give it up, give it up, give it up. I just want you to give it up, give it up, give it up. I just want you to slide with me and let's go crazy. Give it up, give it up, give it up. If the feeling is mutual, I wanna hear what you would do. I'm handsome, you're beautiful. I'm glad that you knew this too. Either way, you was still getting reminders, and either way, I was still getting behind you. Now you made a grinder. Let's crush up the weed. Let's slow down the time, not rush up the speed. We're close enough to fuck up the creed. We got what we want. Let's become what we need. Not cause of greed. Bags on the shit. You even got a bag in the bag that you wear. Vicky, with your secret, I'm happy to hear. Just got your head on the sweat out your hair. Oh yeah, it's a done deal, I done did it. Seen it all before, your ex out of division. And if you add it up, you coming back with interest. I'm him for real, you can check my mentions, my mentions, my mentions, my mentions, my mentions.
Remember this, girls. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next.
You coming? I ain't running with y'all two niggas in the park. Police might shoot me by mistake.
What you trying to do, nigga? That's my question to y'all, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talk to me. I'm a man, you a man, right? I stand on mine, you stand on yours. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking all I murder one shit. Know that shit really ain't you, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking about you got the blicky and the shit is getting sticky. Well, you niggas really what you trying to do, nigga? Yeah, you know I'll be around. If it's time to go to war, yeah, really going down. Trying to do, nigga? Huh? What you trying to do, nigga? What you trying to do, nigga? Talking all I murder one shit. Know that shit really ain't you, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking about you got the blicky and the shit is getting sticky. Well, you niggas really what you trying to do, nigga? Yeah, you know I'll be around. If it's time to go to war, yeah, really going down. Trying to do, nigga? Huh? What you trying to do, nigga?
Yeah. My niggas about to blow like the stove got the gas on. Arm and Hammer got the hammer in my bad arm. I can rip the Yola, make the swole low tampon. I don't see niggas, I just see through them glass jaws. What you trying to do when your crew gets smacked on? Trigonometry got him bodied over the last ball. Toast heavy coming up, ghost talking cash ball. OD off Shinobi where the track scars. Yeah, it's your highness, baby. Slide my finger across my nose like my sinus crazy. Beat the beat like Dre while the doctor waiting. If the money ain't the top, to stop the conversation. Yeah. We don't do no fishing for no hoes. You niggas better learn to mind your business like exposed. Duck niggas looking like dinner get a roll. The wordplay sick, I'm in the Guinness with the flows. You know.
Nigga, talking all I murder one shit. Know that shit really ain't you, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking about you got the blicky and the shit is getting sticky. Well, you niggas really what you trying to do, nigga? Yeah, you know I'll be around. If it's time to go to war, yeah, really going down. Trying to do, nigga? Huh? What you trying to do, nigga? What you trying to do, nigga? Talking all I murder one shit. Know that shit really ain't you, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking about you got the blicky and the shit is getting sticky. Well, you niggas really what you trying to do, nigga? Yeah, you know I'll be around. If it's time to go to war, yeah, really going down. Trying to do, nigga? Huh? What you trying to do, nigga? I'm about whatever, it's whatever. Yeah, I'm all about my cheddar. If a nigga talking wool, yeah, it's time to bring Berettas. Yeah, I tell a nigga chill. Yeah, I tell a nigga chill. Yeah, a nigga act a monkey, I'm a left and a pill. Yeah, I tell a nigga what's up. Tell a nigga what's good. Stepping on your block, repping on your hood. Stepping how I rep it, so a nigga be the weapon. And you niggas talking crazy, well, you niggas need protection. Yeah, I'm fucking like a clown. Cause a nigga steady cuffing. That 40 got a dick till a nigga steady busting. The 9 close to me like my first fucking cousin. And a nigga begging bitches, so you nigga know it's nothing. You ain't got me saying nice like this. I'm David Ruffin. Ooh, that's Eddie Kane. I mean, I bring that thing. Got me steady laughing at niggas, you Demi Wayne. Yeah, with some ace to kills in it, that thing. I do, nigga. Talking all that murder, one shit. Know that shit really ain't chill, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking about you got the blicky and the shit is getting sticky. What you niggas really, what you trying to do, nigga? Yeah, you know I'll be around. If it's time to go to war, yeah, really going down. What you trying to do, nigga? Huh? What you trying to do, nigga? What you trying to do, nigga? Talking all that murder, one shit. Know that shit really ain't chill, nigga. What you trying to do, nigga? Talking about you got the blicky and the shit is getting sticky. What you niggas really, what you trying to do, nigga? Yeah, you know I'll be around. If it's time to go to war, yeah, really going down. What you trying to do, nigga? Huh? What you trying to do, nigga? What you trying to do, nigga?
Good morning from your favorite yoga sister and the yoga broad, Nelly. Coming to you straight from the G Shop.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are, whoa, it's a lot. It's very sensitive.
It's okay. That is okay.
You are now tuned in to Authentic Philosophies with your host, LouchieTotes, and I got with me.
Your boy Clever Cosmic in the morning. I was
In the
gonna say,
morning?
In the morning.
In the morning.
I'm gonna do this
In the
again.
morning.
It's your boy Clever Cosmic here in the morning. Yeehaw. All right. Knee slapping fun's about to happen on your motivational Monday. Let's get it. All right.
Monday morning motivation.
Yeah.
Monday. Who else we got with us?
I'm Sammy B. Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
Wonderful.
Doing great. All right, I gotta move this mic over a little bit because I feel like I keep leaning to the side and it's driving me
feel a little
crazy.
more
Yeah, I
comfortable?
can move it to the side.
There you go. You gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable.
All right, so like, comment, share, subscribe to the Glackware YouTube channel. Download the app. You know, go like it on Facebook. Be on all platforms. So, you know, y'all should be on Glackware. Point blank period.
Automatically. No reason not to be.
What are you doing if you're not?
Right.
Under a rock?
Follow the Authentic Philosophy page, the LouchieTotes page, and the Clever_Cosmic page for interviews, music reviews, brand promotions, and more. Because you know we come to y'all. We come to y'all. Follow the Flyboy Friday radio page and the Fly Girl Friday radio page for the same thing. And if you would like to be a part of the King Black show who just walked past, make sure you hit up one of our pages so that you can be a part of that and show off your freestyle skills. We are also taking in videos for the Fly Day TV top 5 music videos. I had to make sure I said it right. The Fly Day TV top 5 music videos. So make sure you submit your music videos. It's only $10.
Only $10.
$10 entry, baby.
And
there
you
you
get
go.
paid on here. And I'm going to get back into that to let y'all know who we played this Fly Day, because this was the first time we did it. Also, events. Right now, I need locations for the toy drive. So if you got a location, or you want to be a location for the toy drive, this is the 3rd annual toy drive, the Authentic Winter Wonder Drive. So hit me up. Any location.
Thanksgiving and Christmas are right around the corner. There are tons of people in need, mainly children.
We ain't talking about the children that did the looting, because those were teens. Those were teens, so don't take that out on the little babies.
They already got their Christmas presents early.
Yeah,
so
they got their shit. They got
their
their Christmas
shit.
presents.
They got their shit early. So
This is for the babies, so you know, it's for the you know, some of the teens are good. My teens didn't go out. They were in the house sleep. So
yeah.
You know, some of them need gifts.
The babies aren't old enough to loot, so
thank goodness.
All right. Also, I'm trying to find my flyer that's not finding I'm not flying anywhere. All right. I Am My Sister's Keeper. That is November 11th. It's the second one. It's going to be again at Perfectly Flawless. That's 5312 Germantown Avenue. It starts at 1, ends at 5. It's only $5 for tickets. We got 5 speakers. Shadia, Cheek with the Juice, Sincere, Story, and Lady Sparks. We also have some performers, Dowdada, Slay Myers, and Queen Na. And we have some vendors, Nasty Mouth Treats, Irene Bobs. It's going to be a situation, so make sure y'all come out. We also got Cynthia Johnson making the, appearance and stuff. So it's going to be lit.
I'm definitely trying to be there.
Sisterhood. And the men are invited this time. It's not just all ladies this time.
It's everybody, okay? It's everybody.
It's everybody.
No discrimination.
No discrimination. The men was upset last time that they weren't invited.
Oh my goodness. The men always get upset when you don't invite them.
I know. It was like, we need something for us.
You don't gotta be upset, bros. You don't gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know, we share, we take our time, and we come together, okay? Don't be salty, brothers. Don't be salty.
All right. So, once again, that is November the 11th at Perfectly Flawless, 5312 Germantown Avenue. It's only $5 to get in.
Only $5.
Nate said he was invited. You sure was, Nate. You sure was. You know you always invited, Nate. All right. So Monday weekly recap. What we do Monday, Clever?
Yeah, I know I was on a roll for the last 3 weeks of remembering, but I do not think I remember what happened last week.
We had Dashman Music Boy on.
We did, yes, Dashman Music Boy, his music label.
Bunch of things.
Okay, there we go. It came back to me. Shout out to Dashman. There we go. It all came back to me.
So make sure y'all go back and check that out. On Wednesday, we was thinking outside the box, and that's 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Also, Wednesday, Paul in the Game. Gang. Mm-hmm. That's every Wednesday, 7 to 8. I was about to say 7 to 8. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So make sure y'all go back and check them episodes out. Thursday was Loudmouth Podcast. P-O-T. Make sure y'all go check that out. That was from 4 to 6. I'm fucking up everybody's time. And then, the big show, Glockware, every Thursday from 8 to 10. I ain't fuck up that time. Make sure y'all go back and check that out. And what else? I lost my shit. All right, and then Fly Day. Black, can you turn off that air? It's bothering me. I can't concentrate. There we go. Silence.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That makes a difference.
Shout
a
out
big
to
difference.
Kane Black. There we go.
Yes. All right. I skipped all that because I wanted to get to Fly Day because, we did it first. I just want to say we did it first. Nate did it. Nate put it in the comment. We did it first. Shout out to Glockware because Glockware is doing things first, We just doing things first. All right, so Fly Day, we did everything different because right now it is, what is that? Oh, that's the thing. It's Fly Day. What is it, babe?
What?
No, what did you name the thing? We all one now. It's Fly Team Fly Day Radio. So we're all one now. It ain't just no Fly Girls it's still Fly Girls and Fly Boys, but we're all one now.
United.
Yes, united.
It's I'm gonna just be a geek and just say this really quick though, but I'm a wrestling fan, right? So it's everyone is it's like WWE, Raw, and SmackDown. Y'all just came together, if y'all know what I mean. That's for my wrestling fans out here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But we're all family.
So, if y'all didn't go see that, go see that. It was dope. We all came together. We was all talking for maybe an hour and shit. And then we got into the videos. And I wanted to tell y'all what videos were playing for the Fly Day TV Top 5 music videos. So, it's Uptown Geo featuring OBH Rager, and that's Trenches. Young Lynn, and the name of her video is Many Men. Slay Myers, and the name of her video is Confessional. Mr. Hayes featuring Corey Williams, and their song is Love. Lady Sparks, and that's Lady Sparks with an X. and Dinners for Winners was the name of her video.
Dinner for Winners.
Dinner for Winners. Did I say all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, yeah, that was all of them. So make sure y'all go back out. We're going to be putting the polls out today. Later on. Give us to like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, we're going to have the polls out. So the fly team will be sending everything out. It's going to be on our pages. So y'all get y'all votes in. Who y'all want the top 5 to be. And, we're going to let y'all know that this Friday coming up. Also, on the King Black show, we have, of course, King Black, Molly Flago, and Dow Dollar. And they came and fucked it up. And they did their thing. So make sure y'all go back and watch the damn show. It's epic. All right. Later that night was Enes listening party. And that was with Enes and Ace the Chemist. And it was the listening party for Lou the Chemist EP, which is out now on all platforms. So make sure y'all go check that out. It's fucking dope. It's the shit. So make sure y'all go check that out. And then Sunday was Fran Daddy's listening party, and that's for the Skinny Big Papa LP. And that was the first silent listening party in history. So shout out to Fran Daddy SP. He did his thing, like I said, like we were doing things first.
A
silent listening party.
How does that work? I'm really curious.
You get the headphones, and everybody's listening through that, instead of you just hearing them on the microphone and stuff. Now me, I'm sitting there recording, right? Thinking, the music is still playing while we listening in the headphones. That joint was silent as shit. It's just them rapping and singing with no music and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I felt salty. I thought I got but no, I didn't.
Dang.
That's really cool.
I got the acapella version.
Well, that's actually really cool because it's something that, people with autism or like other disabilities, like sensory disabilities, can enjoy, because usually that's a big barrier too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is. Just so you know. So that's like an inclusive thing. Yeah, it's inclusive.
All right, and then that was the week basically. Shout out to Fran Daddy for his listening party. It was a dope event. Everybody came in there and did their thing. I loved all the songs. I already knew half the songs, but I loved. That's one of my favorite rap artists anyway. So it was definitely a dope event. So make sure y'all go back and get that. It's okay. All right, so I ain't paying no mind. All right, so now we about to get into you, Sammy B.
Hello, Sammy.
Goodness.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right, so I seen you on Instagram.
Yeah.
And started going through your page and stuff, and I was like, wow, you are so dope.
I became a fan. I really did.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even gonna lie. I became a little fan. Love what you're doing.
Like,
I love what you're doing.
I want to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. That's always crazy to me that people like my work. Even, I don't know. I guess it's still like a surprise to me. It shouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be, but it is.
So tell the people about yourself. Tell them what you do.
I am Sammy B. I am a multidisciplinary artist. So, I paint, I do graphic design, I do poetry, I write music, I play violin. I teach,
She play more than violin, y'all.
Yeah, I also
She's
play.
Just keeping that short.
Well, so I also play guitar and saxophone and piano, but I'm not very good at it, so I don't really say I play.
You still play it.
Okay, well.
She getting there.
Right, I'm getting there. I'm getting to the ability to play it. Dang, what was I saying? But yeah, I do a lot of things, and I'm actually on disability because I have lupus. So I started doing all this art stuff just because I needed like an outlet. You know what I mean?
One of my cousins have lupus, but I never asked nobody like what it was.
Oh, so lupus is an autoimmune disease. It can affect your entire body. theoretically. It might not. It might. So depending on the person, you might get a person with lupus and they just get like mild arthritis. Or you might get someone like me who's on disability because I have more severe lupus. My lupus attacks my kidneys, and it also attacks like my joints and stuff, but mainly it's my kidneys. That's why I'm on disability. And yeah, it can cause a lot of issues. It can affect your nervous system, your heart, your blood pressure. Like, I get bruises all the time. So yeah, it's a really difficult disease, and it's gonna depend on who has it. So like, you know, your
mindset basically, and willpower and stuff like that, like basically depending on that, or like,
so it depends on a lot of things, right? So when you eat badly, for instance, your lupus is definitely going to be worse.
Okay.
But if you're healthy, and you know, so for me, I try to eat my fruits and vegetables. I try to, you know, exercise at least twice a week. I try to, you know, do things for myself. I try to get my rest. So my health is actually pretty okay. I'm functioning. Right. I can go out in the world. There was a time, and I'm also on medication. When I wasn't on medication, when I didn't have health insurance, when I didn't have all of the resources I have now, I was very, very sick. I was like blown up like a balloon. I couldn't walk. Like, yeah. I was in bed for like months just because even going to the bathroom, I would have to take a Percocet because it just hurt so much. It hurt just to walk to the bathroom. Yeah. So it's definitely something where it's like, I might be okay now. Tomorrow I might not be. Lupus is, it depends on your immune system. Right. So your immune system gets stronger or weaker depending on what you put into your body, and what you're doing for yourself. So it's a hard thing I have to balance. I've been really lucky in this past year that my health has been fairly good. I still struggle with it. I just had a treatment the other day where, you know, I had to go in for like 8 hours to get this infusion.
Shit.
Yeah. So, I'm learning how to deal with this new treatment now because I've been like falling asleep and stuff ever since.
So it like wears you out and shit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But, you know, it's important for me to talk about, though, because I know a lot of people will say, like, oh, no, you don't have to tell me. It's not my business. But, like,
that's how I be.
Yeah. It is your business, though.
Sometimes I do want to know, but I just don't be knowing how to ask. And then you never know if the person is comfortable with talking about it or not. So
right.
That's why
it's important to educate people.
Like, all right, let me not ask.
It is important to educate people because the fact of the matter is when I'm out in the world, I might be great, but, like, there's still needs that I have that you can't see because it is an invisible illness. So the only way you're going to know is if I tell you, like, yo, I need to sit down because if I'm standing, I'm going to get really tired. And
I'm going to pass out.
Right. Things like that. Or it's like, you know, I might get dizzy. I'm like about to pass out. I need to eat something like right now.
I can always feel when that's about to happen to me. I'm about to die.
Right, yeah.
You just see them little silver spots and the little black dots, and you're like, all right, it's time to sit down. It's time to drink some water and relax and rest. And that happened to me plenty of times.
Right. But yeah, that's why this morning I wasn't actually sure if I was going to come in or do the Zoom because, you know, when I wake up especially, I get really stiff. I'm like, I feel horrible.
Right.
Horrible. But usually if I move around a little bit, I'll feel better. So today I was like, I have just enough time to go right now. All right, I'm coming.
Thank you
I'm glad
so much.
You came.
This morning, Tiffany texted me. She's like, yeah, we're going to do a Zoom interview. I'm like, yeah, sure. She's in Jersey. And then I get to the studio, and then who's walking right in? I'm like, what? That's a surprise. So thank you for this.
Yeah, because I didn't even know. I just looked at my phone right before I walked in here. I'm like, oh, she's coming. I wonder if she's here.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for allowing me the flexibility of the Zoom option, because, again, having this illness is kind of like, I'm not always sure if I can make a feature or if I can make a show or an interview. So it definitely
Shout out to Toucan.
Yeah, accommodations. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the accommodations.
We got you. We got you.
All right, I seen on one of your pages that you are a teacher.
Yes, that's what I used to do before I was on disability. I was a preschool teacher.
Can you tell us about that?
Wow.
Oh yeah. So when I moved to North Jersey, I lived in Hoboken, and I worked for a place called Romperoo. And the owner, she was not even ever there. And the manager was about to leave. So the manager was like, "Do you want to be the manager?" I was like, "Okay, great." So I became the manager and the head teacher.
Oh, snap.
And I also had to do all the marketing because the owner wasn't doing anything. So yeah, I actually basically learned what it was like to own my own business without owning my own business.
Gotcha.
That's dope.
Yeah. But yeah, I really miss my kids. They are probably like 6 or 7 now.
Aww.
Yeah. I have a couple of their parents on Facebook.
Good.
I love working with kids. When my children were in daycares, I always volunteered at their daycares. I ain't never going their classes because then they'll just wanting to be around me, and I don't want to see y'all. So put y'all in there to get rid of y'all. I'm gonna be around some other kids.
Oh my goodness.
So, but how do I say this? Like, the bad kids will always gravitate to me. I don't understand why.
They need to be understood.
You know what? The bad kids. So I'm gonna tell you something. So at my preschool, I would actually babysit some of the kids after work. Okay. So I got to see how their home life was, and I babysat some of my bad kids. The bad kids, it's not that they're bad, it's that their home life is bad. It's their home life, and they just need love. And it's crazy because I had one kid who, like, he had sensory processing issues, so he would, like, play too rough, but he wasn't doing it because he wanted to hurt people.
That's just, he didn't know how.
He just didn't know how to control himself. But his parent had an aunt, so the mom and the aunt would bring their 2 kids to the class, and they would say, the aunt would be like, "I don't know, I think there's something wrong with him, like, blah, 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 like, oh, no, stop. You know, she'd always be on him. Yeah. And so, like, I tried to take this approach with him, like, okay, so I saw you tried to stop yourself, because I did see you tried to stop yourself, but you just kept going. So next time we're going to try, I would, like, try to talk him through
That's how I would be with them, too. Because it seemed like they would gravitate to me, but they would listen to me. Right. Like, I'll talk to them like they're a human being and not talk to them like they're a baby, or not talk to them like with some type of command.
They don't always have to be disciplined every time.
And they listen, and they're like, "Oh, he don't ever. Well, he listening to me today. I don't know what y'all be doing."
Facts.
And then I see it with the older kids too, when they do that, and they'll like single out one kid. Oh, he's always like this every year. No, it's the way y'all treating him while he acts like that. Because if y'all actually try to understand him, he would, talk better and act better and stuff. And with the teachers against him, and his parents, might not be there like you said, he don't got nobody.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true. So yeah, and I agree with you. It's they gravitate towards you because of the way you treat them, because of the way, because I've had that many times where I would tell my kid, like, okay, go pick that up, blah 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 blah, and the mom would look at me and be like, how come he listens to you and he don't listen to me? I'm like, how do you talk to him?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah. So yeah, I really like that job, working with the kids. I did a lot of, like, teaching them, basic music concepts, and, like, forte means loud, piano means soft. So I would give them all drums, be like, all right, play forte, and they would play it really loud. All right, now piano. They'll play it really soft. Aww. It's fun.
That's so dope. Shout out to all the teachers.
Facts.
We appreciate teachers. We do.
We do. The good teachers.
Yeah.
Right. We appreciate the good teachers.
Let's specify that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Sammy B over here.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So you do poetry.
Yes.
So talk about that. How did you get into poetry?
Poetry, I think, was something I always kind of wrote because, like, you know, everybody writes poems in elementary school because it's the assignment, you know. Samantha, S, splendid, A, amazing, M, marvelous. You know, that's like my first poem. But I think I started writing more seriously when this is actually I don't even know. All right, all right. When I was in high school, I was 15 years old, and there was this boy, and he wrote poetry. He met me, and he stole my first kiss, basically.
Oh, shit.
He
stole it.
Yeah, he stole it. He stole it. I was so mad. So, like, I made it my mission to make him my boyfriend. And then we dated for a little bit, and he wrote poetry. So I wrote poetry back. And then I decided to take a poetry class for my elective that year.
Oh, shit.
He also took that class. And then we broke up. So all year I wrote poems to him, and he wrote poems to me. And that's basically been my poetry career ever since.
Wow. Where have you been able to perform?
I've performed at a lot of places now, actually. I've performed at DTL Poetry in Philly. I've performed at New Jersey Poetry Renaissance, but by the shore. They have a bunch of poetry shows. They have a Puff Puff Poems, where they do it at a smoking lounge.
The puff puff.
Right, yeah. And
we
then
love a good puff puff.
Right. It's always a great time, and I'm gonna be honest. At New Jersey Poetry Renaissance, there's always some drama. So like, it's just
kind of you get some drama.
Yeah,
you get a show to an extra piece of show.
Oh yeah,
Might even get involved, possibly.
Right? No,
I ain't getting involved.
You gotta stay until the end of the show and talk to all the people at the end, and then you get all the juicy details. It's great. It's a wonderful time for gossipers and, like, you know what I'm saying. It's a great time.
Get all the tea
at
the
Renaissance. So I like to go there. You know, when I'm feeling I need a little spice in my life. Right. But I've performed at Harlem Bomb Shelter. It's a poetry collective up there. So yeah, I've performed at a lot of places.
What do you like about performing?
So I actually don't like performing.
You don't?
No, but so when I was little, my mom used to take me to like karaoke. Like I'd be like 3 years old. We'd go to the karaoke bar, which is a thing in Korea. It's not so much a thing here, but like in Korea, you would go to the karaoke bars with your friends after school. Like that's what everybody does. So she would take me to the karaoke bar, and she would like make me sing for her friends, basically. Okay. So yeah, performing was always something that like I just felt like, oh, okay, it makes people happy, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
So I didn't go to the karaoke bar, but we definitely had family on the couch.
Right.
Oh, yeah. We had to go downstairs and sing some Mary J. Blige's.
Yeah, you know, give them a show. Show them what your mama gave you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you better.
Had the brush for the microphone and everything.
Hey. What's the move?
That's how you set the scene. Ooh, slide on them.
Right. But yeah, so and then in elementary school, I actually was in the gifted and talented education program, and my teacher was an actor, so she asked me to like audition for this play, The Wiz. So I auditioned for it, and I was a munchkin in The Wiz. A professional production of The Wiz. I lived my dreams already, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the performing it's just it's for me, it's just something I do. It's like eating.
I get nervous. Even though I hear I be nervous. I just don't look at the camera. Like I take my little peeks here and there, but I try to just look at who I'm talking to, so I don't worry about the camera.
Yeah, I mean, well, so I went through a period of time where like I did get nervous, like when I first I started doing poetry this year seriously again. Mm-hmm. And when I first started performing, like I was very much like I was traumatized. I had just recovered from like my flare where like I almost died. So like yeah, it was drama, and like so I was like shaking, and I didn't used to, you know, shake or anything before, and it's gotten me to, you know, now I've had to go out and perform so many times to be able to perform confidently now,
Right.
like the way that I used to.
Or you also have a podcast.
Yeah. So I have a podcast with Kenny KP Walker Jr. Shout out
to him.
Kenny. And we talk to different poets about their work and, you know, some sort of topic. So, for instance, we had Lindo Yes on. He talked about his Gumball Poetry project for men's mental health and mental health in general, but the topic of that day was specifically men's mental health and his experience with it.
Okay.
We had another poet, Nettie Long. She talked about her traumas with experiencing, you know, being a victim of a pedophile and then also marrying a pedophile and having to deal with her children going through that same exact trauma and like trying to break that generational curse, it seems like. So yeah, I mean, we talk about like some heavy stuff,
some deep shit.
Right. It's
shit.
Yeah. But I really enjoy it so far. You know, and it's not always deep. Like some, you know, next week we're gonna talk to J Rose about her, you know, curating events and, you know, organizing for the community and things like that. So, but it's definitely a podcast that I think is worth watching, just because the people are amazing.
Right. Yeah. Tell them how to find it.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. So it's the Words Out podcast. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at like, it's because I do so much stuff that if I promote everything at once, it's like too much. You're not even listening. So, Words Out podcast. We're on YouTube and Facebook with Kenny KP Walker Jr. on Instagram or at It's Bymas, BYMMAS. It's Sammy B backwards. Or you can also follow at Poetry and Paintings New Jersey or Words Out Productions. Although, you know, he hasn't logged into that account, so like, I gotta ask him about. It's a great podcast. Our marketing team is not on point, but we're gonna get there.
We all gonna get there.
It's okay. One step at a time, people. One step at a time.
All right. You said you were a graffiti artist?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can so everything you said.
I know.
Yeah.
So when I lived in Union City, I worked for Mad Transit Artists. It was a graffiti store. It was run by a collective of graffiti artists from Mad Transit Artists, MTA, which is actually one of the biggest graffiti, like, if you look up MTA, you will find that, like, they got sued for, like, $50 million because of, like, this giant, like, MTA that they did on, like, a freeway or something like that. I don't know. It was crazy. The FBI was involved.
Wow.
They did shit.
Right. But, yeah, so they're actually... They're big names in the graffiti world. I don't know how big names they are in, like, the real world. But, yeah. I definitely learned a lot from them. And I got to learn a lot because, there was one guy, he came in, he had his airbrush, he, like, showed me how to use it and all that stuff. And that's just the kind of thing that, like, you don't get an opportunity to learn.
Yeah,
because you gotta have the equipment, you gotta have, you know what I mean? It's like, so I just feel very lucky for that experience. But yeah, my job was mostly restocking cans and taking care of customers.
Okay.
And like trying to get bookings for murals. But yeah.
Definitely got some network. So
all right, and talk about the graphic designer.
Yeah, so for money, I do graphic design. I make logos. I make flyers. I haven't really been doing it so much now, seriously, because it's just because I don't have a good computer anymore, and I don't really want to buy another one. But Now I just do it on Canva, but yeah,
Canva is the shit.
Yeah, it is. It's like, why worry?
Yeah, you got Canva, it's gonna happen.
Right. So
shout out to Canva.
Fact.
Made that on Canva.
But yeah, I did quite a few logos and gift cards and designs and things like that for several companies. Most of them were in Hudson County.
Okay. So what you got coming up? Because you got something coming up.
Oh, yeah. I have a Soul Tree Fest, which is October 7th. That is going to be an open mic. Soul Tree Fest is going to be, poetry, music, art. There's going to be different stages. There's going to be a kid-friendly area. So definitely come check it out. I'm going to be hosting the open mic stage at 2:00, but the whole event runs from 11 to 5, I think, like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It is free $99.
Free $99.
We are asking for donations, however.
And where is it at again?
It is at Lighthouse Field.
Lighthouse Field.
Lighthouse Field.
Where is that?
I have not heard of that place.
It's in Philadelphia. I forget exactly where it is. I just know it's here.
Lighthouse Field.
Right.
I need to go to your.
Yeah. So if you go on at Soul Tree Fest.
Soul Tree Fest.
Yeah, that's their Instagram that they created. It's run by Soul Tree and Artsy, I believe. Which is a local Philadelphia organization for the arts. They do a lot of events. They have one coming up. I'm actually not sure if it passed already. It's either coming up or it passed, but it's with Lex Pens, who's another poet who is frequently at the shows I go to.
Did I find it?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh,
it's okay. We're gonna find it.
I'll post it. I'll find it and I'll post it.
Right.
And you can go to her page. I'm pretty sure it's a flyer on her page.
Yeah, it's ITSBYMMAS. It's also my Linktree. So if you go on Linktree/ITSBYMMAS, you're gonna see all of my events, all of my podcasts, all of my videos, everything.
Everything.
It's basically what I send people for my resume now, just because I don't. Making a resume is too hard for me.
It's too hard for everybody. I ain't make mine.
I just wing it.
Yeah. Fly shit only. Alright. I'm gonna get into the weather real quick. It is 75 degrees with a high of 79 and a low of 62. Sunset. Hold on, we almost went to a different city. Sunset is at 6:41. It's getting lower and lower, y'all. Soon sunset gonna be at 5. It's gonna be cold. We're gonna have snow. I'm not ready. Alright, Tuesday is gonna be sunny, 81 degrees with a low of 58. Wednesday is gonna be sunny, 82 degrees with a low of 60. Thursday is gonna be part sunny, part cloudy, 80 with a low of 57. Friday is going to be cloudy with a 74 with a low of 63. Saturday is going to be raining, a 60% chance of rain. 71 with a low of 58. Sunday is going to be Sunday, and it's going to be 62 degrees with a low of 50. Monday is going to be part sunny, part cloudy, 61 degrees. And then the low of 46 degrees. It's like getting hot. And then it's gonna be cold going into the next week and shit.
It's hoodie weather, we're getting hoodie weather.
Like I said, she on menopause, Mother Nature. You need to get it together, fix it. What we gotta do. Just let us know what we gotta do to fix you. Y'all know what to do to fix her. Stop fucking up the earth.
That's the first step.
Stop fucking up the earth.
That is the first step.
Shit.
I read something that said that if we called it Father Earth, we wouldn't disrespect it so much. And I was like, that hurt me.
That was some real shit right there. All right, tell everybody where to find you at again.
Oh, at ITSBYMMAS on Instagram. If you just want to follow my website, it's ITSBYMMAS.com. If you'd like to email me, ITSBYMMAS@gmail.com. If you want to cash at me, it's ITSBYMMAS. Or Venmo. It's also ITSBYMMAS.
Tell them.
YouTube, ITSBYMMAS. It's literally everything. Just look it up. It's Sammy B backwards.
Right. I love it. All right. Stay on your 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You can catch me right here on Fly Day for Fly Team Fly Day Radio.
And you can catch your boy Clever Cosmic here next Monday, giving you some more motivation on your Monday, or just catch me on Instagram at clever_cosmic.
Monday morning motivation, Monday morning motivation, Monday morning motivation. All right, Took, we out of here.
Why the doctor waiting? If the money ain't the cop, stop the conversation.
That nigga talking woo, yeah, it's time to bring Berettas. Yeah, I tell a nigga chill. Yeah, I tell a nigga chill. Yeah, a nigga acting monkey, I'm a left in the pill. Yeah, I tell a